Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to D. Nicole Speaks, where I give my feedback and commentary to the latest news and entertainment from a positive point of view. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you can get those notifications, and let's get it cracking. All right, guys, so we are back with another video. So guys, I'm pretty sure you've already heard the OG Jenna Marbles. Jenna Marbles, YouTuber OG in the game, has decided to leave YouTube. Now, as she said in her video, I don't know if it's permanent. She doesn't know if she's going to be coming back, but she felt like she needed to step away because of some old videos people were questioning her about. And, I just kind of want to give my feedback to the situation. I did listen to the video, and there are going to be certain parts where I, react to different situations that she's bringing up. So pay very close attention. All in all, I really don't feel like this lady has done anything different than, what other people, including people of all races, have done. You have comedians on Saturday Night Live, black people playing, or impersonating white people. You have white people impersonating black people, Asian people, etc. So at this time, I think it's just a lot of things people are highly sensitive to certain topics, and people are doing a lot of digging into people's past, and it kind of rubs me the wrong way because a lot of people grow. There's a such thing as growing, learning, and when you see people making changes, especially after they have, they realize that they were wrong, or they feel like they, need to change, or they have educated themselves on a certain topic, it's like people completely just ignore that. But you have to remember, everybody makes mistakes. So there's times that, we have done things in our past and people don't know about it. Everybody has skeletons in their closet. So, when it comes down to pointing a finger at somebody or just digging up their past, you wouldn't want somebody to do that to you, especially when you see that that person has made changes, or, some people are unaware. Some people are unaware when they're doing something that, offends somebody else. So let's get into certain parts of the video, and you guys, I'll play her, in the video, and then I'll do my reaction.
The first two things that I would like to address is the fact that there are people that were offended that I did blackface as Nicki Minaj in 2011, and I'll show you the clip. It's incredibly cringy and embarrassing. This is private. It has been private for quite some time, but it looks like this. And I do just want to tell you that it was not my intention to do blackface. This is the end of the video where I took my wig off. I don't know how else to say this, but it doesn't matter, because all that matters is that people were offended and it hurt them. And for that, I am so unbelievably sorry that this isn't okay. And it hasn't existed on the internet for a long time because it's not okay. And I haven't done anything remotely like that because I heard people say, this is blackface, and I don't like that. And I just would never want to put that into the world.
All right, so in response to this part where she shows her dressed up as Nicki Minaj, now I did see this video when it first aired, and a lot of people had a lot of things to say about it, saying that it was wrong. But if you look at the video, and if you really watch or had the chance to watch the original video where she posted her in this, makeup and this character of Nicki Minaj, she pretty much was having fun with it. It wasn't nothing related to racism or any way being disrespectful to Nicki Minaj or anything like that. So you also have to, just look at things from all different perspectives. And in this case, it's the same thing as it's equivalent to, black people playing white characters, or something that you see on Saturday Night Live. You see in the movies of white chicks, like, it's the same. I mean, if you're going to call out one, you have to call out the other. And this is coming from a black woman myself. So, it's just crazy. People will really dig into your past in order to try to cancel you. Like, it's just crazy. So let's continue on with the video.
So this has been private for a long time, but I do want to tell you how unbelievably sorry I am if I ever offended you by posting this video or by doing this impression, and that was never my intention. It's not okay. It's shameful. It's awful. I wish it wasn't part of my past. The next thing that I want to address, okay, this is also from 2011. A bad year for me in judgment, apparently. This video is called Bounce That Dick. This has also been made private. I don't want to offend anyone. I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in making anyone feel bad, in case you haven't noticed. Here's a clip. I will play it for you. Here, hold on, let me remind you. So as you can see, I said, hey, ching chong wing wong, shake your King Kong ding dong. Sorry, that was racist. I'm bad at rap songs.
You know what? When I listen to this, it's definitely a little comical for me. Wow. I'm thinking about how people are really taking this so seriously. And yes, I understand that some people could be offended by it. But again, it's all about the intentions of a person. Like, you can tell this lady is like completely oblivious, and she's very unaware of this being hurtful towards someone, at the time of her making it. And you could tell, because that wasn't her intention. When someone has the intention of being racist, or someone has the intention of hurting or harming someone by mocking them, you can tell body language, response, everything. But you could clearly see that, and I know I'm laughing, and, it's crazy. I'm thinking about the Chi Chong part and this and that. But go to your local nail salon, or, you have people addressing, you got black people addressing Asians as Ling Ling. You have Asians mistreating black people in a salon and thinking less of them. It's like, come on, like, you really should be able to differentiate the differences between someone who is trying to be racist, or someone who, means harm towards someone. This lady was having fun. No, it doesn't make it right. But at the same time, if you're going to point the finger at somebody, you have to point it at everyone. And it looks like she took the initiative to take these videos down. Not because she, this is the part that really makes me see the genuineness in her. She didn't take it down because she knew, oh yes, this offended someone. I know I was wrong, even at the time of making it, No, she took it down because she genuinely feels sorry. She knows that it offended someone. So being that it offended someone, she took it down. And that says a lot. And you haven't seen her make any other videos after, this situation. So come on, cut the lady some slack.
It's awful. It doesn't need to exist. It's inexcusable. It's not okay. I'm incredibly sorry if this offended you. Then, now, whenever. It doesn't need to exist. It shouldn't have existed. I shouldn't have said that. Ever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's not okay. and I'm embarrassed that I ever made that. Period. The next thing I would like to apologize for is a video that I posted in 2012 and made private shortly thereafter. This was one of the hardest years of my life, and I made a video that came across unbelievably slut-shaming, and I'm sorry. I just fucked up. I ranted about girls that ran around and slept around, and that's wrong. I had a lot of internalized misogyny, I feel like, at that time in my life, and I'm sorry if I ever offended you with the things that I said in that video. And that video's been private for a long time. It does not reflect my attitude towards anyone in their bodies, and that's really been eating me up inside for a long time, and I just wanted to tell you that I'm sorry if I ever made you feel bad about yourself or your choices or anything. There's no one demanding an apology for that video of me right now, but I'm like, just, you know what, put it on my tab. Here's another thing I'm sorry for. I'm also sorry for, I used to make a lot of content about like what girls do and what guys do, and I know at the time there are a lot of people that enjoyed those videos, but I have privated all of them because I don't think that making jokes about your gender is funny. And I know that there's a lot of people that struggle with their identity and that have varying fluid identities or anything, and I just don't want content in the world that's like, I don't know, just doesn't make sense. You know, it doesn't make sense. It can be hurtful, it can be harmful, and I don't want it there. Another thing that I would like to address is when people tweet at me, I can't believe you'd be friends with this person or follow this person that's racist or, you know, done these terrible things. And the only thing I would like to say is that I'm just a person trying to navigate the world the same way that you are. So I don't always know what's right, what's wrong, what the truth is, and I'm just trying my best. As someone clearly with their own past that they're not proud of, I do just try to see people for who they are right now, today.
So again, as you could see, she's apologizing for something that, you know, people didn't even ask her to apologize for. And honestly, when it comes down to the slut shaming, this and that, people could call it slut shaming. But if a person has a view or personal perspective on, you know, certain behaviors, I mean, people want to put these titles and labels on these things and just basically, you know, have a reason to, you know, beat someone down or drag them because they have an opinion on something that they dislike. Like, that means, you know, we have a whole world full of sensitive people, and I understand, yes, some situations don't apply to this. However, there are a lot of situations now where people are just extremely sensitive because of someone's own personal view or experience or opinion on something. And I don't think that's right. So again, you could see the humbleness in this young lady, and you could see that she really and truly is sorry. And I'm going to be honest. To be honest, I feel like a lot of these things she doesn't have to apologize for. But the fact that she did shows that she is sorry that someone was offended by her videos or her actions or words.
Yeah, I hope this felt like something that you needed to hear from me. And I'm not sure that I want to continue doing stuff on this channel. And I don't want to put anything out in the world that's gonna hurt anybody. So I need to be done with this channel for now or for forever. I don't know. So, all right. Good talk. See you guys.
So, Jenna, sweetheart, my message to you, you know, even after watching this video and just hearing your last words, how you're not wanting to continue YouTube and, you just feel like you shouldn't be posting on the channel anymore. I don't want you to feel defeated. I don't want you to feel like you can't continue on with your YouTube career. There are people, over 20 million people who love you, who adore you, who, respect you. And even in the midst of trouble, which I really wouldn't call it trouble, but even in this situation where, you may have offended some people, that's normal. We offend people. There's some things that we're unaware of. But I don't think you should quit. I think that you should continue on with your YouTube career. I believe that, every day people make mistakes and we learn from those mistakes. And you've shown that. You've shown how you've grown. If a person wasn't really, truly sorry or apologetic for their actions or the things that they have done in the past, they wouldn't be... They would continue posting the same material. You would see them, continuously and on a consistent basis have the same problems, and you don't see that with you because you found out that you offended someone, even in your moments of not knowing that you were being offensive. So I don't think you should quit. I think you should continue on. I think that, you could be a representation of showing people what a genuine apology is and how to move on. I think people should see, as you said in your video, that the growth and the change has taken place, and keeping those videos up and not privating, putting them on private would have shown that. But of course, we have people who are sensitive and, they will continuously just harass you over things that they know you are truly, genuinely sorry for. That's just the world that we live in. The same people who point the fingers and say, hey, you did this, you did that, they're doing worse. It's just that the spotlight is not on them. And the same people that, point the finger and say, hey, you need to be ridiculed or, hated for this, or you need to be held accountable for this. Like, they have that same, not even same, they have hate in their hearts towards someone. They're not willing to accept someone changing. And that's crazy. That's the only thing I can't really get jiggy with, especially in this generation nowadays. People want you to come forward and hold yourself accountable for your actions. But at the same time, they're not forgiving, but they want others to forgive them. So that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say about this video. If you're bashing this woman, you're dead wrong, because a lot she apologized for, I felt like she shouldn't even have to apologize for. And that's just that. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the situation. Jenna, again, don't quit YouTube. All right, guys. So like, comment, and share. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at @DNicoleSpeaks. Remember, don't allow anyone to rob you of your peace. Until next time.